Welcome you guys to today's episode with the Full Time Friends, where passion meets perspective, and that's where football talks feels like banter with your mates after an interesting weekend of all-round football across the globe. The sports, your go-to sports for the football vibes, the opinion, and the non-stop talk for kickoff, and as well non-stop talk for full time. And as you can see today, we still have on ground our two specials, Elijah and Rafa. What's up, guys? How far IDB?
Apam, man, not say amount because mount now, you see mount now, Elijah do it. So apam, as
Elijah, how
usual.
far? Unmute yourself. Congratulations on your back to back. First back to back in a year.
You know,
You
you
know
know,
easy.
you know, easy,
You
not
know
easy.
easy to see back to back victory.
Yes, now I know easy.
I see how
Thank
now.
God.
The weekend just good for you. You're just happy. You
Oh
know we
boy,
care.
You know if you stop to smile,
the
just
weekend
a smile.
there was one of the best weekend though since
Oh,
season starts. You
since
can't
this is
show what I
this
get
is
there.
since last year, you don't happy like this.
Oh boy,
Since at the first time when
the
voice not
last
the
time, the last time I really happy like this now when we win a Leon 40. That was the last time I really get that kind of joy. Where's I get is on Saturday, so I be on Sunday. When we beat Leon 40, that was the last time I really get that joy. So after I feel that day, I feel am again on Sunday. I sleep well. Around 8:30, I don't go sleep. I don't get one kind of weekend joy for my body that day. Oh boy, not be
Oh
small thing,
God,
not be small piece of mind, not be small piece of mind that they enjoy you.
Dossi and so on.
not play.
Hopefully, I just hope
It's
say
a good feeling.
this year where that our face now. I hope it will last. By God's grace. Uh,
As long as I say na Liverpool now the beat. I know go say make your joy not last, sha. Make your joy just the last they go. And thank you very much for the victory. Because on Sunday I support Man United with my full chest. And now I understand what they experience week in, week out. Because to support Manchester United na very difficult task. And now wetin I don't want really experience again. Unless say when I want play City for some leg. Una no go still fit. So we'll kick off the we kick off this episode with actually the Liverpool and Man United match because we see Liverpool lose 4 games in a row for the first time since November 2014 and lose 3 Premier League games in a row for the first time since 2021 actually. I want to get because quick one, no time. I want to get your thoughts on the game in general, and also your thoughts on United's performance and possible improvement. Elijah,
okay, let me just start.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Omo, before I start, I just want tender a sincere apology to Amorim and his boys for doubting them.
For
I
one
know
match.
I no
You
go
know
lie
the
for that
you know
one.
the you know the turn you turn.
I no really believe say we go fit beat Liverpool for Anfield. Like
Go.
so I no just believe at all. So I just want tender an apology to Amorim and his boys. Amorim, Mingo,
Redo.
Ubemo, Ubemo, Mingo, Harry Maguire, Mingo,
What of that lot?
that Lord Papa. So, so
What is that?
the
Jesus.
kind the kind of joy what I get that was Sunday was a special feeling. Like after 9 years beating Liverpool at Anfield, don't be really small feats for the team. So without wasting much time, make I just go straight to the go straight to the match and talking points. I just feel like Amorim he gets information right. That's on Sunday. Like he tactics, he gets everything right. But after to be very honest, after I see the lineup, the 1% chance where I see believe websites where I see get say okay maybe if we come out with something. After I see the lineup, I just like I lose courage. I never believe it's okay. It will happen at all. I don't really know. Say Amorim get plan obviously for the in the match pre-match interview. I listened to him. He told say okay. They asked and say why not start Sheshko. He told say okay. Bajak and Konate they like air confrontation and he won't give them something different and all that. So I was like okay maybe he actually get plan. Make we see what in one cook. So going into the match, I just feel like the early goal when we get the early goal when we get really it give us a psychological boost. That goal really puts Liverpool at the back foot, and I really did impress on our setup on how we take the resilient throughout 90 minutes. We know the team not really go out of shape for any time of the match. I will really applaud them. I go applaud them on how I go organize the look that day. So even after we score that goal, we see Liverpool they come at us full force, they pressure us, but the team was able to hold on, and that will not be like not be the man you when we know be that. We know man you as team when we say if they say man you first score you, if you come at them they go fold. They fold under pressure. But that day I really did impressed on how organized the team look despite the pressure. I mean, going one go up at Anfield
Anfield.
and nearly go for that matter, you go expect okay, yes, Liverpool they go come at you, they go won't press you like now if they never equalize, they not go really settle. Those guys really come at us and bro, our defensive structure was organized all through the match, Abi. So it was really
Yeah,
organized. And I sometimes I go really give kudos to Amorim and his boys for how organized they looked
they were. Yeah,
that very day. And that aside, I just feel like even after that early goal, we 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 too did relax. We just too did relax. Like you self not small, right? You be big club. I know it's okay, yes, it's not easy to come out,
mm,
but you score one goal, we just too like let them like pressure us. Now what I like teams like Man City, if they say okay, yes, they come your ground, now they first call you, okay, maybe like ground like Anfield now. We expect Man City to come at you, even though say they lead 1-0, they're not go sit back. So majority of the time we not be really keep possession. And sometimes this I not really dey impressed about, right? We just rely on say, okay, we get early goal. We not be really come outside play ball with them, control possession. So now sometimes
yeah,
I believe say Amorim and his boys. I believe now sometimes say they go feel really work on, right? You having an early,
yeah,
it's an advantage, but that will not really give you, not really, you know mean say you go there relaxed. Come at them, come outside, let's play foot to foot. You self not small now, you not big club. You understand? So I just feel like Amorim supposed now sometimes he's supposed to work on. Same thing happened against Sutherland, which I complained the other day after we go 2-0 up for first half. Second half we were too relaxed. We too dey relax. Anything fit happen. Yes, 2-0, 2-0 advantage at halftime. I believe second half as they come, you supposed strive for more, score more goals, not sit and relax. Same thing happened now against Liverpool. After early one goal, you relax. No, come outside, come at these guys, come at these
You don't
guys.
think so you dey ask for too much for Man United to actually come outside after getting a goal,
That's your
knowing
network.
fully well
Network
how
is so blessed.
your team
Having on my
can
network.
easily be susceptible to attacks. You understand?
Well, for me,
Scoring. Okay.
I don't feel say Man U suppose really fear Liverpool that much because first of all, Liverpool not a great runner form. You understand? I'm not surprised when Man U scored the second goal.
To the connection, but
Did you hear
I hear you
me?
now. Yeah, I hear you
Yeah.
now.
So the Liverpool never actually finished game so far in a good way this season. They are ending. I tell you, the last 10 minutes of games or the last 15 minutes, they always do rocky for Liverpool. So far, even if Liverpool score you, there's still a chance in the game. You understand? You see them against Chelsea. You don't see them for Champions League matches. You don't see them for this Manchester United match. Manchester United match, players who I did very impressed with. I don't lie. I was very impressed with Boemo. I was very impressed with Ahmad because immediately the game starts, they start the game on the right foot. They don't wait, say, okay, game they start. No. And that thing now you tell you say, no time to see. Team won't win. You didn't know from the beginning of the game. All those back you will get chance to pass. Now I said to go for you, the pass be your keeper. You first recycle the ball, recycle this ball before you start to do that. Sideways passes and all this kind of thing for the combo. So when Manchester United started that game, it was lovely. I don't like players who I don't impressed for Manchester United this season. Mason Mount, Ubuemo, Ahmad, and Sesko. Those four players, those four players and the players who you say, okay, they bring something different to the team. You understand? They carry that mentality, not be the dialogues them when they soliloquy. Professional footballer they soliloquy for game when you need them to finish chances. If not, okay, might be traditional examples of players. If a player like Alonso went to Chelsea for that sport, when that ball come in Dalot, now 2-0. Even Matthew Cash self, Pedro Porro will finish that ball. But Dalot will not do Manchester United since how long? You see, they play like he's doing some kind of things well. I don't like some kind of times they influence the team. But the inconsistency might be the problem. Then why you understand where they come from? Say Liverpool, Manchester United not just go Liverpool because they overplay because they know say their players will even make mistakes on their own. I'm already not go there with full confidence. Now just the fact that Liverpool not the finish games well. Liverpool ending of games they very poor this season, and like we talk at the beginning of season. I know say Salah on the community shield we talk about this thing. Say the way we dey look Salah not be like the Salah we dey see all these years. Oh, you understand? But it shock us that day, so we'll be like, okay, maybe now we just it make us eat our words that day. But so far, it be like say what we talk, definitely they come true because Salah they look like average player who don't terrorize the Premier League for so long, but I not go blame him. The guy, they get any younger, but I still believe say this season, I don't expect him to go to play so bad. But what I don't see, Salah did not influence the game in any way against Man U. I think starting the sack was a poor decision from the coach because, in all honesty, Ekitike was a better fit for that game. You understand? Ekitike has been. I think this Isak has even disrupted Liverpool the more because when it was Ekitike leading the line, you see when the boy entered the game, you see the influence. What did the boy do in how many minutes when he entered the game? I don't see Isak doing for how many minutes when he played the match. That chance when Isak play when he play when Manchester United goalkeeper. Sorry, I forgot to add Manchester United goalkeeper. That guy now another improvement on Onana. In all honesty, then I miss Onana.
I totally
I
see.
miss I miss Onana.
I talk about
I miss Onana.
Serrano's guy. after that performance against Sunderland and Elijah, they try to tell me say you don't really see much. Seeing glimpse of that guy's performance against Sunderland, I say this is
See,
different. Although
that guy na goalkeeper.
although young,
If
but
he not be
he's
world class, if he not be world class, but he go do the basic. He get height. It's a bit clean, but it's a bit short, stop short. Now, mini Courtois, they look that guy as. Now, from this thing, so I like all those goalkeeper from Belgium. You don't see what Courtois done over the years. So, I believe say that guy feel grow. See, even if that gonna be world class, it's a far better option than Onana. Onana do now. I don't know if nothing that the experience with that. Jesus, one shot, one goal. Half shot, sef, if be one goal. It was terrible. It was terrible. So, later, I feel Manchester United, they are found like, and the fact that the owners gave, you saw the interview during the international break. I think that silenced the whole media. And I like what he did there. You saw him talking about the media. I was like, that's their job. You not go feel the sack manager because of waiting person they talk every other week. Now a job in that and you work you do. You know, say because person they talk. You call the sack manager. You see, say that thing now when media don't set up Nottingham Forest against. They don't sack no. They don't sack another manager. They don't go carry Sean Dice when they feel say sack if you not perform. Because I know say that guy will do anything to stay the Premier League. With the investment when you don't make, that guy will do anything to stay the Premier League. So I feel Manchester United they have gotten it right up to a point in their belief, in their standing by their manager, blocking out the media noise and getting like players that are beginning to understand the system. So I feel that even if I don't like it, I don't want Manchester United to cook. But I feel like they will do better. And this game has really given them confidence. So that's my
away
take.
away away from the Man United performance now. I want to really talk about this Liverpool side because seeing them last season doing so well up until January, because even as from January this year, they begin get some kind of shaky games as well. And now this season, it don't really be so obvious say problem there. I won't really ask and I won't really know. What's the problem with this Liverpool side? Because just like I said, we never see this kind of performance from them since like January 2017, and also for the Premier League as well since 2021. We don't have to say with the problem with the Liverpool side. Elijah,
Liverpool. Okay, let that go on first.
I know I know if you say the Liverpool problem now na managerial issue. I mean, we see same manager carry them to that 20th Premier League title last season. So I know if you really say the problem wey Liverpool dey face now na managerial issue, and I feel like na the players when they sign in, they never really dey perform up to standard. And also the players when come out last season, they never fit say replace them. Liverpool we don see over the years, we know how Arnold dey perform for the team. Same goes to Robertson, even Van. Robertson na player and defender wey be say e dey spam like 13 assists for Premier League alone. Same with Arnold. Arnold dey spam 13 assists a season as a defender. Those guys dey score goals for fun. Defenders, we know Van Dijk record wey be say okay. Van Dijk like he hardly gets dribbled past. So with Robertson not being the Robertson wey we know before, and Arnold leaving, obviously the team dey miss Arnold. They never really see get replacement for Arnold. I no really see Frimpong and Keke as players wey say go fit replace Arnold and Robertson. I no see those guys spamming like 13 or 14 assists per season, playing from those from right back and left back. So I just feel like first of all they miss their players, and they never really the players when they sign in. Even though say okay they go I don't really think say they go fit fill into that boot. Even if they go feel like do something, like I don't really think say currently those players they perform. So I just feel like the Liverpool team currently now the problem when they face now individual performances. I just believe say the play some of the players they never really they turn up like the way they turn up before. The way the Liverpool players when we know previous seasons they never really they turn up. We don't say Salah don't get I think he just won Premier League goal, two goals, two Premier League goals this season. Obviously, not be the Salah we know before for previous season be this. Previous season, this kind of time, Salah will not get that kind of five to seven goals. But this time around now, apart from goals now, we hardly see input for games. But for this Man U match now, for example, it was almost non-existent. The chance where even see get okay is he miss am. So we never really see the Salah when we know before. Same goes to Flora Beds. Obviously coming into a new league, we never really see the best of him. Looking at Keke's man, Keke is really sloppy. Same goes to Frimpong. Even this that Bradley guy. The players they really I talk on some weeks ago. The players really need to ask themselves some certain questions, right? Till they decide say okay they want to perform at the top level at the level say within no Liverpool. I just feel like they will see the struggle. And another things I will still point out to again and the slot. I don't really understand the tactics or kind of times. I just feel like sometimes they get the tactics wrong. Sometimes they get the tactics wrong. And I really think now sometimes say it's supposed to as a concern for Liverpool fans right now. You will see Sobozai go start game for midfield.
For midfield.
So the first man for right back. Like it's tactics. They get most of this most of Liverpool losses this season. I just feel like now you see and it's not get your own part to his own share of the blame by putting out wrong tactics. So I just feel like the question mark when everybody would ask now, like, what thing they happen now? Like, they perform up to standard. We need to turn up. We need to go back to Liverpool so we know before. So I just feel like now within them the experience currently be that the players need to step up. The players need to need to step up, and it's not need to start playing the players according to their strengths. Get your tactics right. I don't believe say in a person in a manager say not get taxes. I don't just believe that was okay. They say okay maybe last season you ride on a club wave or something. I don't believe you know if you ride on your club wave to win Premier League for your first season for APL. The same your club win one league game just twice in how many years. So I just feel like I don't believe say the
Now,
question
only one Premier League nightclub for now.
okay just one, no okay
One Premier League, one Champions
yeah
League.
just imagine
One Premier League, one Champions
after
League.
many years. So I don't just believe say and a slot, not be tactician. So you need to ask yourself some questions, start playing the players at the right position and everything. And the players too, they need to turn up. I just my take be that.
All right, thank you. So now, as much as we want put most of the blames as well on the manager, we will need to as well look at most of the senior players, and like just like you actually talk about Salah's performance in the match in this Man United game, as well as in all other games. We don't see a very huge or decline in Salah's output, as well as Van Dijk's defending. Because after the game, a lot of persons they call for the dropping of Salah, and everybody they want to keep Van Dijk a little bit. I'll give you one start now. Liverpool conceded 11 goals in the Premier League after 8 games last season. Sorry, this season. Last season, they only concede 3 goals after 8 games, and they score 15. And that 15 goals when they scored that last season, Mohamed Salah provided 80% of those 15 goals. But this season now, they don't score only 13 goals. Salah don't only provide 10% of those goals. So as much as we blame Salah up front, we go as well blame Van Dijk with his horrible running away from defending because every time they sit down at oral defending, he's done the do one for years now. He get away with it now. And as well as that, he's kind of defending now. They put other players on the spot because if you look at the whole glimpse of things, Konate not did that bad because every time you see there's a reason why it's called a centre back pairing if Konate they bad, then you go still want to attribute that same mistakes to Van Dijk because every time you go see Van Dijk the point, every time you go just the point. You know the mark. You you know the mark.
Yes, exactly.
So
Like what I want to talk, just they talk.
if
They do your
if
talking.
if Liverpool fans they call for the dropping of Salah, you think say Van Dijk too they're supposed to still drop am because I feel say the reason why they call for the dropping of Salah because they get options. They feel say options dey to take replace Salah and no options to take replace Van Dijk. So what do you think about this whole replace and whatever? Maro.
So for me, Liverpool, I feel say for me, Liverpool they don't lose their fear factor. Liverpool, they fear Liverpool normally before now. If you dey play Liverpool, the chances of you tracking back, they like 87 to 90%. You must run. You must go defend. You understand? But now, I feel say people when they need to drop many. Not be only Salah, not be only Van Dijk. You understand? But that Konate, this thing when you talk about, that I one thing I need to first of all touch on. So me, I not going to say Konate na the problem. You understand? Konate na defender when we know say normally you dey get one aggressive defender, you dey get one defender when they use more of brain movement. Just the way Arsenal get Gabriel and Saliba. You
Yeah.
understand? Now Gabriel they do all the giddy work. Saliba they do more of the calculative work. Now wetin Van Dijk they do over the years. Now you want the run from your responsibility when you're supposed to do. You won't call the shout for me every day. I not like the way they shout for Konate for pitch. Like say Konate na one 18-year-old defender. You go make mistake finish. They go score one and you go the shout for Konate. I think Konate be the problem.
You don't see when he use ball to blast Keke's head. You can't dey blame Keke's.
He shout for Keke self. You understand? You cannot be dropping a below par performance. You go to defend. You don't do this thing for years. They come 2018. Van Dijk don't do this Yanshin when you go to shutting and the ship go back small. Like say they dance cultural dance. Or defending. Now I don't they catch up with you. I said they use that for you. Now this one you forget say person when you fall for ground don't run past you. They point give person same person they run. Not the same run now they run. So I think Van Dijk is one of the major problems for Liverpool. His decision making this season has been awful when it comes to defending. Salah's performance has dropped drastically, and I feel it has to do with there's a decline from Salah and also the sale of Luis Diaz. You know, most of the runs when it comes to actual breaking of the ball, now Luis Diaz they do that thing for Liverpool last season. So that sale of Luis Diaz, I feel say Liverpool they get it wrong because over the years they don't do this thing. They do this thing same with Mane. You understand? When Mane come on Liverpool, I feel say Mane now they do most of the hard work. Salah they do the finishing, but most of the hard work came from Mane. You understand? Mane asked for pay rise or not great. When I say not they good enough to receive that kind of money, the boy went. Diaz come. The boy they put in the same hard work. They run with the ball. They hold. They they do that. They fear to hold the ball. Give me the ball, man, run. You get the ability to find that pass to Salah. Salah go do the finishing. Or you go that cross to Salah. Salah do something or put the ball in a dangerous position. Now that one not there again. And Salah's decline is huge. And I feel like it has to do with the sale of or the leaving of Arnold as well. Because just like the talk, I tell Elijah earlier this and say Keke is not the him. Because I see the results for the final third. He not there at all from Keke's. He be like the boy they look lost most times. Now when Van Dijk they write down that they shout for him. Because most times he on himself not good. So now who not good did they blame. So I feel like Liverpool's problem is a lot of things. Alisson's injury, the constantly recurring injury for Alisson that is a goalkeeper. I don't know why goalkeeper they would injure pass outfield player. The amount of time when Alisson does spend for injury is becoming alarming. The goalkeeper situation that helped Harry Maguire, I don't know, this guy don't do the same thing for 2 matches now. Whether the guy never understand the Premier League, he positioned him for the 18, did not be him so far. So Liverpool's problem is a lot. Just like Elijah talk about slot as well. Slot changing. Today, in 5 minutes time, Szoboszlai is playing midfield. In like 3 minutes later, he's playing right back. 4 minutes time, he's playing defensive midfield. You understand? The changing is too much. The chop and change. Then placing Isak ahead of Ekitike, I think is disrespectful for the way Ekitike started the Premier League. That guy started the Premier League in tremendous form. You cannot just bring somebody that was living, that was contracted somewhere else, that was living his life, that even signed. I came here before you, I started working before you, I started putting in numbers before you. Then just dropped me all of a sudden, putting somebody else that is that's not up to form right now, that's not even playing that position as good as I am. You see the shot when the boy take when he entered the pitch. The shot when the first take, the first make man you go keep and no say, okay, person don't come, person the verse for here. You understand? That boy get more chances, he create more chances than Isak do for the duration of the time when he did for that pitch. So Liverpool problem, eh? Now a lot, but I like him. I tell you this, I like him as slot they get this issue. This season, I love it. I love it. Because you know, if you just come one season, you just come cruise to Premier League, then you won't go just go again. The Premier League is not easy. People, I just lose his job. No, don't lose his job from one club. If you lose him from another job, another club like this, the Premier League now they give you all those things. So I love the fact that he did rocky for him now. I won't see if he did good enough to settle the storm, to calm the ship, to play the football again. Or whether not. To me, I feel in a slot in the story in a club effects. That guy used to win the league last season because the players were used to one style of play. The players already knew their self for years. You understand? The same Luis Diaz. That boy loved club because when they kidnapped him, Papa, club was there. So that boy go die for club after that period. So those players they play football for club. Now I don't know what they happen, whether not slot effect or but they are losing everything. Liverpool's fear factor is gone. And I like it. It's good for the league. You understand? So that's not my take.
Closing on from this Liverpool and United issue, what I want to talk now and say Liverpool first of all, if you say they not get a very good transfer window, firstly, they splash the cash on the wrong things. You know, when you say you just they just be like presidents not get when not first get. So the very moment you just get like this, now waiting major the hungry United you dey buy. You know they look whether the thing they give you nutrient or not. You just they buy, they chop. You don't care whether the thing they improve you or all the sweet smarts, anything wey sweet, just dey pick am. Anywhere you go, you just dey buy ice cream. You dey forget say person dey chop watermelon, all those kind of things. So buying Isak after you don't buy Ekitike na one of their greatest mistakes. Because I talked about before the season starts. If I remember for the group chat, I say Liverpool's defense will not see the best of this particular season because one Van Dijk done the old. And Konate not the person we say really dey reliable. My initial thoughts on Konate na say at some point this season he go actually go injured. But he proved me wrong by staying fit, but staying fit by playing nonsense as well. So and again, Slot they keep his faith in players when they say not really don't show him enough to keep his faith in them this season. Mohamed Salah, basically, I believe he cannot be dropped. Personally, I feel he cannot be dropped based on his previous records. We will not go fit just say, okay, over these past 8 games, now I will go one drop Salah for a stretch of games. He dropped one against Galatasaray and no good effect for that particular win playing Frimpong. But Federico Chiesa has to get into this team at some point because if you look all of their games when they don't really play so bad, this Man United game now this weekend, I believe it was the one that gave the assist to Gakpo. So the guy they get that impact. I don't know whether they think I'm like say okay, they see Chiesa as an impact sub, but at some point in time, start this guy, tweak that front line. Isak not supposed to be there. Isak never do anything to prove himself to be the number 9 for that particular team. Ekitike don't come into this team, do for Carabao, say Carabao Cup. Yes, even for Carabao Cup, he do
He scored.
Community Shield.
He come in.
For Community Shield, the very first match he scored, the first Premier League game he scored. So this Manchester is supposed to at least find a way to one even build your attack around. As Salah don't even be on the decline because Salah most definitely not even get 2 years for this Liverpool team. So you don't see this guy they do so well. Push him, do everything possible to make him happy. But now you make him feel like say okay, now second best option because of say you send Isak for a greater amount. Those things go affect the players' mentality, and you don't see him over the past game say You never really, although he dey give the best, but the output, he can't even the one they decline, which is very bad for a player like Ekitike when start so well. For their defensive trouble, I'm not sure if they will actually fix this particular time, unless say they will go all out for January again to splash the cash, because they really need to fix their defensive troubles.
I don't I don't feel say they'll feel save am already this season, that defense. And this way you just talk about this guy now, Chiesa. I don't know what will be the problem when Slot actually get with Chiesa, you understand, or starting Ekitike. You understand? I feel say Liverpool's transfer window, they'll be like who get two couch or two vital phone for house. You understand? They don't get bed frame. You get two heavy vital, you go buy two heavy vital phone, you don't get bed frame. Now they sign Ekitike and Isak. Obviously, why did they play Isak ahead of Ekitike? To me, I just feel say now based on the amount of money when they sign him.
Now the price tag,
And
of course.
and you dey see say they talk about time, giving him time is not fit enough. Even for this other boy Vets, they say when Chelsea sign carry 100 million go sign Mudrik, they say immediately they have to call him out. Media have to call him out. They don't give him time to chill or anything. They have to call him all the names in the world. But when he just score, they tell us no give him time. Now starting Isak ahead of Ekitike, you see say when Ekitike comes into that match, I feel say that boy, actually anger that boy play with for that game. You understand? Because form wise, I feel say Liverpool they hold the boy back. Because even at that time, I feel say okay, as the match just go like this, they go sub Salah out. Even if I know this sound like a big name for Liverpool, but some kind of times for the players' own good or for the team's own good. Now, you start the match, you play up to a certain time. Take up of the other people chance. Make they finish the match. You understand? You don't know why na team football. I know since Salah get all the records to break, or you don't break all the records, but you still get other teammates when go. If you're not the great form, now why? I'll give you an example. When Chelsea gets Hazard, Pedro, and all the likes, when one person they come out, they see Pedro they enter, or another player they come out, another person they enter, they do the same for the team. They play the football for the team, but this now the team not obviously not they go well for Salah. So now we say maybe they give him time to take either rest, find form or something. But if they put or inside, they try and inside this thing every time. I feel say they give him more pressure, and before you look, they will start to call him out more because it will be more obvious. So I feel say they just need to give Salah time off.
They don't really call
And
him out. So you want to listen to us now? I won't really get your thoughts. So just enter the comment section. Drop your thoughts. Should Salah be dropped or Van Dijk be exiled? Because Van Dijk be like they're supposed to all vanish. So I won't really
They're
hear
not supposed.
your thoughts.
They need to
Want to
kidnap
hear your
Van
thoughts
Dijk for
in the
night.
comment section. And if you've gotten up onto this part of this episode, please do well to like, subscribe, and also share to your friends to listen to these our takes. Moving on, let's move on
Sorry to cut you
to
short.
the
Like,
matches.
sorry to cut you short. You get one take
Um,
is Liverpool Man U match. Throughout the second half, we not see any VAR intervention for the match. No player injured during the match. But when fourth official come, they had 80 minutes, 8 minutes, sorry, to the added time. Wetin that one dey all about, abeg? Because there was no injury, there was no VAR intervention,
this
no time
table,
wasting
this
for
table,
throughout the second half. Throughout the second half, the ball was on play most of the time. So wetin prompt the officials to add 8 minutes
this table when one
during
shake.
the
So
match?
this table when one shake. So
I beg.
this table when one shake. So I would web sit down on top
we go we
of this
go
table.
we go forward and give Premier League
You
official
want you
page
want
when they
you
answer the
want break
question.
up breakfast. I beg you. We still Salah for
But
Crystal Palace match play hard, ball spike the ball. VR will talk to no minimal contact with the ball.
if not
So we think
Chelsea,
Obomo not good aside. I
if
beg.
not Chelsea, the picky, now two picky they go blow.
See, there's a reason why VAR dey for Liverpool. So more just Liverpool.
You never walk alone. It's not play.
See, let's move over now to the Manchester City versus Everton game where Haaland. It was another Haaland show again because we don't need to talk this thing for the past weeks. Man City are dominating the game and keeping a very good run of form again. That's like their eighth match without a loss. I think six victories and two draws. And Erling Haaland scoring 11 goals in 8 games. But I think so this Haaland's reliance don't they sustainable or na something else go affect this Man City side in the nearest future because I just feel like this Man City side they want injury away from one Haaland injury away. I don't talk this thing last week. I said Man City side they want Haaland injury away from going back to what happened to them last season. Quick thoughts on this match, please.
So I see something earlier. Say, Guardiola, you talk about, say, when Haaland in good form, be something like that. Say, now when Haaland in form, they need to, as they enjoy them, maybe they prepare, maybe the team they prepare for when Haaland not in form, they go need people to step up. You understand? But to me, I feel, say, if you actually want people to step up, now they need to step up. As Haaland they drop to, those one, like three other people need to drop 1-1-1 or something. And so I feel say the over reliance on Haaland, if Haaland injure, he could cost Man City their season. Because now you see say goals on the come from any other place right now. If Haaland not score, no goals. You understand? So Haaland he got work extra hard or find a way to break the line. Keep it at the same time, keeping himself field fresh for a very long season. So I feel like over reliance on Haaland will cost Man City in the end. Because right now, I'm not seeing input from other players. I know that Foden had a good game, one good game, but since then I've not seen Foden. He has been quiet. Doku, same thing.
Haaland,
Midfielders, quiet. So
Haaland basically don't score Man City last 5 goals in all competitions. If we include
the
the last 2 goals for their 5-1 victory against Burnley, that means he don't score the 7 of Man City's last goals for their last 3 games or thereabouts. So that
which
reliance
is
on
good,
Haaland.
which is good for your striker. But imagine now the boy they go international team to they deliver for there. So there's no way the international team will drop him for their next qualifiers or their next run of games. He go play, he bank hat trick for here, bank hat trick for there. If they score for here, score for there. So the workload is increasing. You understand? So I feel say Man City they need to get other players involved. You understand? They need to normally traditionally Man City and you particularly Man City when they watch right from time. They score goes from all over the pitch. Even right back they score, left back they score. You understand? But now it's just one way. So now drastic change from Guardiola style of football. This now what if they see now all those Mourinho kind of things when Mourinho they use one player till they do all the havoc. You understand how the days them. Now waiting Guardiola they adopt. Guardiola they play like they say they play their possession, but it's more like a one-man force now, which I don't understand. But more they say, I still feel like they are one injury away, one Haaland injury away, like you said, from a disastrous season. So that's my
Elijah,
take.
Elijah, a quick one, please. Elijah,
I
You
know
didn't mute. You didn't mute.
I don't really get much to talk about Man City. Was it this?
You didn't mute, Elijah.
I don't mute. You hear me?
you don't listen. Yes, 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 go on.
So I see one start this morning. I think for Premier League goals, um, Alan gets 11 Premier League goals, while the rest of the team just get one each. I think about 5 to 6 players get 1 goal each after Erling Haaland 11 goals. So I don't really think say that are something we really dey impressive. Like we talked last week here, the players, massive players need to step up. They need to step up. Yes, we know say yes, Alan they do his job as a striker, I dey inform and all that, but other players for the squad too need to step up. They get very good attacking players there. They get the likes of Doku, of Bernardo Silva, of Savinho. Like those guys, they capable of scoring goals. Apart from creating chances, those guys they be really good goal scorers. So I just feel like they really need to step up and not depend on just Erling Haaland. So that aside, the match against Everton, not I don't really get much to take from the match. I just feel like Everton really get their chances. They get their chances which they not feel really capitalize, especially for that first half. They get some clear cut chances when they not fit convert. So at the end of the day, you get those kind of chances against Man City for Etihad. They not fit convert them. Definitely, you will get punished. So now waiting really happened to them. Coming to the second half, Alan just gets he just get an early goal for Man City. Obviously, advantage Manchester City. So from there, they just take the game on. So good game for Manchester City. Massive 3 points for them, closing on the gap on Arsenal. So yeah, I just my talk with that.
Thank you for your opinion on this game. This Pep team actually they get stronger because this particular weekend you see most of the injured players back, Ryan Cherky, Mamouche, and the likes back from them. So I feel the return of these players will actually boost the team because Mamouche na player when we get eye for goal. We don't really compare Mamouche to Doku in terms of goal contribution. Although say Doku they provide the assist, but in terms of finishing, very poor. Savio too, very poor in terms of finishing. So Pep needs to actually get his wingers involved more in the goal scoring instead of chances created. Because yes, they create the chances now. They create the chances when Haaland they score actually, but they need to as well convert chances because chances they fall to these guys. I see during the match, I see Savio get one chance when he gets facing Pickford, very light shot, like I said, a 10 years old boy now even
I,
kick the
I
ball.
want I want ask question. I beg. Why did Savinho they escape this much? In like they say and
Every
when he did Girona, he play football, he play nice football, but since he come City, and I surprised say City turned down 70 million for him. I mean how many million?
every nasty young player,
I was
I
shocked.
think na still young player and he get that room for improvement. Even the Doku too na still young player. Both of them get room for improvement. But if they not actually improve, it will affect City a lot because all of City's players currently they hide under the shadow of Haaland. Because if Haaland just take out Haaland goals and see how poor this City side will actually be. But I believe with Omar Mamouche coming back and his involvement in the team, that guy are the only player apart from Haaland when gets the goal, the eye for goal. So moving on from the Man City and Everton game, we have to go to one of the games when we see the managers. One of the managers when manage the game that they not even enter dressing room to even tell the players, say, "Oh no, this thing wanna do me
No,
not good." He
he
enter
had he
ah
entered this room. He
uh,
entered this room. Yeah,
he enter dressing room. Just he enter the dressing
yeah,
room.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean
He
how
entered this room.
you said the call that guy
No,
Marinakis
he entered this
drop
room.
people with the door say if I catch you.
Okay,
See
okay. No, that guy there at Sam Maresca in the top. That guy rock, come on. That guy rock, come on, stadium. Why we
Marinakis
say Kasha? Hmm.
Marinakis catch. I say I'm not among you.
When the game starts, I think 15 minutes into the game, Abi, they show the owner, Northern Forest owner, they show the guy, see the guy face gold.
So he did.
That guy know your get
He
joy.
boom. If that guy na your oga, you go fear to go work.
Eh, that
You
guy
go fear. You
brutal.
self go fear to go work.
That guy brutal die.
I say if that guy na my
God.
oga, I go fear to go work.
That guy
I no go
brutal.
call am mash. I go call him sick. When they sack me for house, my dey house, when they sack me.
Now
So
that guy
you
person
look
will leave
up.
for
You look up.
Man
You
U.
see your employer like this. Whoa. No, now.
um Marinakis is a wicked man.
Like
Marinakis.
the way he did bone face, as usual, I be another thing so.
I guy, but
I
as
be
much
look
as much
money.
as much as we want to say the other guy na low budget Abramovich.
But
Brutal.
Don't
that guy don't prepare that sack letter before he sit down for that place. That sack letter dey
I
back
swear.
pocket. He dey back pocket for that place. Ah,
It be like say Ange know say they come because if that interview where they talk say I just dey talk. Ange like we don't lose the battle. You don't know say I dey go today. You don't get how. The
Um,
spirit don't tell us say you are going today. The guy you dey talk
and
for
so
the press
if
conference.
France see Premier League, he go run. Make you just
See,
go
I
back
tell
to
you already. I
sporting
tell you, saying
field.
a mistake. See, losing your job in the Premier League and rushing back. Let me say you take 3 months, you rush come back ASAP. What do you think will happen?
na very wrong.
After Premier League, you first go maybe like Italy, do like 6 months or 8 months.
Na very wrong move. Na very wrong
Even when
move.
Chelsea, even when Chelsea sack Potter and Potter rush come back West Ham, I know say na wrong move. Even this job where Potter don't take for inside country now,
Sweden.
na wrong move because it no go last. You are coming from a toxic environment. Why you feel say all those players, all those coaches when they watch over the time, they start they take like a while for sabbatical. This sabbatical na play. You clear your head, get your ideas right. Even Frank Lampard, they beat am to the point say he takes sabbatical. Lampard don't hear the start which day.
Even
They do am to the point say he relax.
even managers when they perform well those time, like we don't see Pep go on sabbatical leave. Even Jurgen Klopp now, we don't see Zidane too, same thing.
Club
Uh,
say Club
uh,
say he don't know if he come back
Flick,
to management. Club say he don't know.
Hansi Flick,
As a Wenger, you don't leave football.
yes, Hansi Flick,
As a Wenger wash him hand. As a
Hansi
Wenger as a Wenger do like this, he wash him hand, come off football. He say he not do again.
As a flick at a point self still go on leave. Like sometime now I
So,
just feel like now within they affect Mourinho now. Like Mourinho never really go on a very long sabbatical. Even Pep, I just feel like same thing now that happened to Pep. I just feel like Pep really needs some time off football. For the past how many years now, he don't take consistent and everything. So I just feel like after everything Master passed to last season,
See,
I feel like that guy really needs
make
to
I
take a
give
break.
make I give you example.
And
Enrique,
the time for City don't they end? Which I think with that.
look Luis Enrique. He take better time off football. None of the same person will come Chelsea. Chelsea interview that guy for PSG collect am. Chelsea say he not meet their ideas and vision. Luis Enrique, where I love 2015 Baka. You don't know what that Baka do. So some kind of times, after you don't do, see, you do to a point and you take time off. You just clear your head, spend time with
no,
your family, spend time with your loved ones. You get money.
make you talk about the Chelsea. We'll talk about Chelsea now. I beg. Make we pity for Ange. We don't know
Chelsea,
whether they
Chelsea,
do Ange. Because if
Chelsea,
Ange see the
Chelsea,
I see the
Chelsea
boss
wicked. Chelsea na wicked club, a wicked person. But I
from
like the fact that no
although
talk.
we
Carry on, carry
see
on.
a very impressive first half. Because if Nottingham Forest actually take their chances for that first half, it would have been a very different story. Because the lineup when Maresca actually field for that first half was not the strongest of lineup. That particular midfield gets when the lineup comes, everybody begin to question the midfield. Midfield of Gusto, Lavia, and Andre Santos. Very funny midfield. Now, why that first half, Chelsea suffer a lot and concede a lot of chances when uh, Forest may not fit convert. But coming into the second half, they changed, they made it triple substitutions, and those substitutions show how important Caicedo did to this
Your
Chelsea side.
question,
Because,
the answer am.
eh?
That your question when you ask, when you say you want see.
It show how important Caicedo did because we see how stable the team can do for that second half. When can lead to them creating more chances and being more stable defensively. So I want to talk about Rich James because as much as we could put the importance on Caicedo, Rich James is one very important player for this Chelsea side. We see a very amazing performance with a goal and an assist. If you say they don't begin to overwork Rich James because if James go on injury right now, he go affect this Chelsea side as well as if Caicedo go on injury. So if you say Maresca don't do overwork with Rich James because they still Rich James now they go 90 minutes for some kind games.
To me, I don't feel say they overwork am yet. How would you allow James go England duty? You understand? I for not say they don't overwork am. But I like the fact that they play as smart with that mini injury where you get against Liverpool. So they just say James is out for international break. It's sweet me because how if James go in that international break, if you not get time for it to continue, you well I would say rehabilitation because I don't say you don't day up to a full James. To me, if you play that right back still, if you do that running up and down, up and down, up and down. You understand? But so far he's doing game by game, he's getting fitter and better. So I feel like I just want if we just play from now till the end of the season, no injury, I'll be happy because in leadership quality and it is show for the field. You understand? Now one person will say if the game that they go south, you fit trust am say the suit for body, the big body, body not the deal right. So they like that vibe when they bring to the team. Another player when I go feel say we not really give that much credit for Chelsea so far now Pedro Neto because gradually, then another player when they grow into like player when you feel they rely on for the team. What I like I'm say that one, you know, they fear anybody. Put him left wing, right wing, he's happy to play. You go try your best to beat the person when they in front. You understand? So I feel like Chelsea they don't build their spine. I feel say most of all these players eventually Chelsea go sell some of them because I feel say as they discover player when go play each position, the ones when be accessory requirement go move on eventually. So I feel say in the end, and why we get Hato be like backup in case we get another Rhys James injury, which we're praying against. But we hope to manage the James better. That's why we bring in Hato as cover. So that in case anything happens to the James, the team no go day short in that position. Archipong now another position, another player when we feel say because we feel say we would need to buy player to cover that position. But so far he step up against Liverpool, he played a good game. Against Nottingham Forest, he played a good game. You understand? So my mom will say, I just think the players to me, I don't get problem. I tell you, see, Chelsea thing about confidence. You see them for the first half. Confidence wise, they're not there. They ghost. Now why Nottingham Forest? I think if Nottingham Forest take their chances, that game will be 3-3 or 4-3. If they win them 4-3 or we draw 3-3, how will they take their first half chances? You understand? But to me, I was happy they did not take it. But for Chelsea, it was a good win. I'm not happy to see they sack Paul Ange because of our game. Because now Man U won't put this kind of thing on. But Chelsea go lose to Man U. But no wahala. They sack Ange. Sorry to Ange, but my team played a good game. You understand? So I hope say they fit keep the consistency. You understand? That's what I just want from the consistency. I want them doing it. The red card to this person again at the end of the match. I still feel like it comes down to the players. They should act more. I think they should be more mature than they are now. They have played for Chelsea almost 2 seasons straight now, so they should know. You should know when you're already booked. You understand? Trust the next man in front of you to get the yellow card or cover or defend. You understand? But not sliding in and getting another yellow when you know that we will need you next week. The next weekend is it's not nice to me. I don't like it. You know, they sweet my body. So now one of the things when this red card consistent, this continuous red card, I want made a fine way to cut them out. My can not be disciplinary issue. So I won't believe my coach when lead me to the Club World Cup. I gotta believe him. You understand? So I feel like Chelsea will improve. I still feel like they still need to their self belief still need to go up a notch. They need to believe in themselves more. Like now, why I like Arsenal. Arsenal, okay. Arteta almost times might not believe himself, but Arsenal has the squad. I feel like when they play any match, they go there with the intention of playing anybody. You understand? So I want me Chelsea get that. Not be 2 matches in, you go believe yourselves more than 5 matches. Your self belief will they go up and down. I want you to believe in yourself and hold yourself to the standard. You understand? And beat anybody. That's what it just be. You understand? I like the fact that they make Stamford Bridge fortress. It's very good. So before I talk too much, I'll leave that sweet take with you.
All right, thank you. My next question now. This Chelsea front line, because up until Estevao scored that winner against Liverpool 2 weeks ago, I mean, not 2 weeks now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Neto scoring this free kick against Forest last Saturday. Kopama are the only front player when we say don't score since September 13th for Chelsea. And would they, as well as would they talk about how bad Chelsea defense is, or how immature they are. But now then, basically they carry this Chelsea team. We don't see goals. We don't see goals from Chaloba. We don't see goals from Rich James. We don't see goals from even the young Action Pong. What's be the problem with this front line? Because even the João Pedro now, we say they signed 5 games, he never record any shot at all. But we see him
I,
for the matches. Would they see
I
him
know say you
for
go
the
bring up.
matches?
I know say you must bring up this stuff.
I must bring am up now. Fuck up. We cannot bring am up. We dey see am for the matches basically, but seeing that start of say Joao Pedro never record any single shots in 5 games, really dey alarming. So what do you think say be the issue? Like very quick time.
Okay, for me, I not feel say any issue did there. For me, I not feel say issue did there.
So you know they
Definitely,
bother you. You know they bother you.
you know they bother me. Not in the slightest.
Alright.
I know say play a there. He don't turn up for me when I need them the most. You
Okay.
understand? This match is when he not score. So when he will say he not score. I'm not really okay. Bayern Munich, the team collective was poor. The Manchester United red card obviously were playing with a man down. We should have team you won't call. So I feel like you cannot just judge him based on a poor team. Like if you see this last match now, the boy don't play nine. He don't play against Morello. You don't see the kind you don't see Morello leg for Nottingham Forest. You don't see that Nottingham Forest leg the defender leg. If that guy
Yeah.
kick you, not be play. Oh. So I feel like playing with his back to goal. It's not. He can do it, but it's not his strongest suit. As if feel like his best position is playing in behind the striker.
But for the
So
second
that's
half,
why I told
for
you
the
like,
second half of that, the
yeah,
second half was
yeah,
very
that's what I'm
different.
saying.
They dropped on down
Exactly.
to
There was a chance for who was supposed to pass. It was a boy he was supposed to run onto that Perinato could not give him quick enough. If he could get that chance, I could bet you that he will finish that chance. But Perinato could not find the pass. So to me, I still feel like he's playing his football all round. I told you, Giyu playing the nine position and dragging and taking the attention off Joao Pedro gave him more chances to play football. And I was happy with the fact that McGee now is able to, even if I don't even want McGee to score. You should get just with your, to me, I still feel say for player don't need to do too much. Even if you know they score. Maybe example, when Firmino did Liverpool, Firmino they score most of the goals. You understand? Firmino score goals, but not be him be the go-to man for goals. But it they affect the play. You understand? It they drag players away, it they link up the play. So I still feel like if if Giyu can continue his good work playing down the line, soaking in the pressure, the tackles, linking 1-2 passes with João Pedro playing in behind him, I think João Pedro will play fine. So I don't have, as far as I never go anything for the Premier League, I can beat my chest, say I not get one single fear for João Pedro. Not one. You understand? So that your start, keep on first. By the time we don't reach December, we'll come bring
no
striker
wahala.
stats. Now what we
No
celebrate
wahala.
Christmas. So just relax.
Obviously,
Alright.
not be only João Pedro be the forward player for Chelsea currently. We also get the likes of Alejandro Garnacho and this Gittins guy. So
Waiting, yes.
looking at Estivao, looking at those guys, I don't really think say I don't know aside Estivao, I don't really think say Gittins don't really rise up to the occasion. Same applies to Garnacho. I don't know, maybe because they just they come new
Ganacho has been disappointing so far for me.
obviously the first half performance against
He has
Fulham
been disappointing.
was very very
It
bad.
was
So I just feel like okay, make we see give Garnacho time. He just dey come into a new club. So as time goes on, we go see if Chelsea fans go see get excuse for him or something. Same applies to Gittins too. Coming into a young player coming into a very difficult league at a big club, obviously must give him more time. So for now, more just dey observe.
I think Git had a better game against. I know he not played for long against Liverpool, but anybody can get a good game against Liverpool nowadays. So I don't know whether to use that one to judge. But when he came on against Liverpool, he played like the latter part of the game. He played a good game. Yeah, he was like he did not look lost. You know, say when he come, when they talk about this, they say if you enter pitching, you don't be like say you don't know where to stand. You understand? It be like say you enter where you don't know what did they do. You just did lost. But now it the day like okay, you know Maresca don dey fit dey coach am one on one. They tell am okay, this na where I need you to if your teammate hold, but this na where you need to dey enter. So I feel in time, you understand, he go cook. I no get fear in any player wey Chelsea don sign so far. But I want to say
Yeah.
if you know why I like Chelsea strategy is simple. If you are not able to meet up, your value is good. You're on a long term contract. We move you on. You understand? If you not fit the jigsaw when we dey try build, you move. It's that simple. So there's no
All right.
worries, eh?
Uh, Personally, I go one call Enzo Maresca a magician because him doing this job with this bunch of young talents for this Chelsea side. Not be easy task because a lot of these Chelsea players are raw talents, raw and young, and I go really want commend them for the kind job going they do. Honestly, I really want commend them. Even him not being on the touchline that Saturday, but his decision up there that would really affect the game with those triple substitutions at halftime because you really see him. You see, say Garnacho not did the game. Lavia too, just did. And also, one thing when I want to point out, you mentioned how well Neto the don't grow. We know how much of an injury-prone player when Neto be for Wolves. Maresca they proved to be a very good manager when it comes to managing injury-prone players. We don't see him now. They do almost the same thing with Rich James. Now, I asked a question about Rich James earlier, so we really need to commend Enzo Maresca as well. So moving on, we talk about last week the Fulham and Arsenal game where not really the best game for Arsenal in terms of their normal control and chances created. But Arsenal were able to get the 3 points secured with another set piece goal. Yet another set piece goal. From starts, Arsenal scored 75% of their goals from set piece this season. And personally, as an Arsenal fan, I don't really define that. Although people they talk say, if you score corner, score, if you score set piece, score. But it's something that I don't find sustainable personally, because the day when we say, although yes, Arsenal they create chances from open play, but in terms of finishing, now where the problem they. And we go all out this season now to sign a striker and we say that guy, yes, he all round play, they quite alright, but you never really give me the vibe when I really want. So I want to get your thoughts. I want to get your thoughts on this Arsenal team in general. And I think that this Arsenal team will actually improve as the season goes on, or there might be a pause in this kind of performances. Because as much as we like how, or as much as we like how well they go, the team will really carry this Arsenal team at the default. So maybe I want to hear your thoughts,
This
Elijah.
looking at when you talk now based on their performance against Fulham or based on general performance for the season.
Against Fulham in general,
Because against Fulham, I feel like Arsenal really they really started slow at some point for the first half. Like they Arsenal they kind of look lost. The attack was not fluid at all. So I feel like definitely now sometimes Arteta supposed look into Arsenal attack this season. Will not be the Arsenal we know the previous seasons. Don't be that Arsenal we see currently. Um, they start the game slowly. Obviously, later on, they settle into the game. And talking about this set piece effectiveness, I don't really think say now something when we say go feel really carry on a long term. Obviously, yes, we see say yes, Arsenal they feel they control matches and all that. Controlling of match is not really something say they when we say they really they trouble them. So that aside, they control matches. Their defense, obviously now they say Arsenal never concede a shot of target for 2 matches in a row. That is very very like see, conceding just 3 goals, I think, just this season. That is a very mass setup. Like kudos to Arteta and his boys for building a team that is very very difficult to break through. Positives for Arsenal with that, but looking at the other side, I just feel like Arsenal, they know they really I don't know. You talk about Arsenal, say they create a lot of chances, which personally I don't really think Arsenal they really create chances from even open play. Looking at the game against Fulham, I know say okay, Fulham safe, they not really too turn up on the match. Like that setup was very, very bad and all that. But I don't really think say Arsenal they create enough chances. Unlike the Arsenal we say we know previous seasons. We don't see Vitor Gyökeres now for the past how many matches he did on a good route. I don't really think say the team they create enough chances for even if e conversion rate dey very poor due to say they no dey create enough chances. How which dey create enough chances? Obviously, conversion rate will not dey poor like that. So I just feel like Arsenal, the attack no really dey sharp. The attack no look sharp at all. They need to like sometimes Mr. Arteta like go look into work on your attacking fluidity. You know, if you just dey rely on set piece, how long this set, how far you feel say you feel say you fit. Yes, I know say na very good thing though. Like match be difficult sometimes. Like we like see the Man U match for instance now. You saw that match dey very difficult for us now. They get that moment, they score from set piece. So, but the question now be say, I not really think say na sometimes say really dey sustainable. When we say go carry you for will carry you for a very long time without a very good attack. Obviously, your defenders not fit dey come in every time like they score from corner or something. So now sometimes we say Arteta, they control matches, ball possession, and everything. Like the team they majorly their midfield they very good, defense they very good, but that attack not really they sharp. So I just like sometimes we say Arsenal go fit attack and the boys go fit work on definitely. So and also like the wingers too, they need to start creating a lot of chances. I don't really, I never really check stat. I never really see how many chances Saka and Martinelli or maybe
Saka created a lot of chances in that particular day. Now that this last match, Saka was I think
Striker did well.
he created a
It
lot of
was one
chances,
of the
about six,
highest
six,
okay,
six take
point
ons,
earners of FPL.
six chances created.
okay. So definitely make other players too try turn up the create chances. Obviously, they get a very very good striker there as in Vitor and Gyökeres. So obviously, if I believe say if Arsenal fit they create more chances than the way that they do now. Vitor Gyökeres conversion rate will be very, very high. He could score goals, definitely. So now something Arteta and the boys will work on. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I feel like Arsenal, the game against Fulham, obviously, to me, it's the kind of matches team when they win Premier League. You know, care whether you win ugly or whether you win by handball or shall win. You understand? Because in the end, if you say end of season, now this match when okay, now this Liverpool match when Liverpool winning at 1-0 and this Fulham match when we win 1-0, and I want bring to point tally. So to me, no matter how you win some kind of times, just get. But as you they get this, as they get this run of form, when we say you just dey carry the win or a corner gives you a goal, you understand? Making us see they try work on the free flowing kind of goal, the team creation kind of goal, because in the end, I don't lie. Arsenal for the past 2 seasons never created the Arsenal of 2021 and 2022. One of those Arsenal teams. Those teams were free flowing. You understand? So I still feel like attacking wise, Arteta football don't go down, but I understand where they come from because he don't play the attacking football, he don't win the league. So he want it more pragmatic. He won't win games more ruggedly or dodge up with fewer this thing. You understand? So I still feel like Arteta in the end is doing well for us now. It's like, not easy. If we deal honest, we never see our years for when we watch football they come. We never see this kind of Arsenal team before. You understand? Everybody guys they honest, talk the truth, say true Arsenal they play football. You understand? The style of play they are difficult to break down. Now the same thing when Thomas Frank they try to do for Tottenham. If you watch the first half for Tottenham, they not score them. Even shot on target, this will not get. Aston Villa not get for that match. But they know if it's Tottenham for 90 minutes, but Arsenal they find way to still feel say in the end, Arsenal are doing well. They just need to find a way to win matches without needing to. If you get this kind of chance, if you get a difficult match and you have to win with a corner, fine. But you have to trust your players to create chances and score goals. I still think Victor is a nice striker. He's a good striker. I understand why Ateta wanted Sesko. You understand? Because he felt that would have met his style of football more. But you cannot take away the ability of Victor. You understand? Gyökeres is a very good striker as well. You saw the numbers he put in for Sporting last season. He was there. So I still feel in the end, Arsenal is a better team collectively as a team, and I still feel they have chances to get closer to their goals and objectives this season with a win against Fulham. So that's my take.
Thank you for your take. Arsenal, honestly, this team currently they're carried by the defense, and the defense is really just solid. The fact that they don't only concede 3 goals in 11 matches this season, abi? Yes, 11 matches in all competitions this season. Now, a very good record. And I still see a certain stats. The same stats what I see about Liverpool last season. After 8 games, Liverpool don't concede 11, 3 goals, scoring 15. At the same time, as now. I mean, after 11 games in all competitions, I mean, Liverpool conceded 3 and scored 15. At the same time, as now currently they on in all competitions too. So that one is still positive. But the only problem right now in terms of conversion, Arsenal are a team when we say most people expect to score a lot of goals, but you will never really see that part. So hopefully, I think the return of some other players will create more competition in the team where anybody will not say chance to falter and will actually want to take the chance. Just like Trossard now don't the ones take a claim for the left wing because of his conversion rate and also his goal contributions in general. So this Fulham match now, one match when we say Arsenal, just like I talked for the preview, Arsenal don't find out very difficult over the past years, especially for this Craven Cottage. So I'm going there to pick up the 3 points, just like you talk, Mario. Anyway, if you get if na head or if na neck, anyhow, if you take score the goal, score them and take your 3 points and head. Very good positive with that particular one. So now we are done with the whole Premier League talks. Premier League weekend was quite
Beautiful.
interesting,
It was
quite
beautiful.
interesting and sad for people, sad for and Postecoglou, sad for Liverpool, and also sweet for Arsenal, sweet for City, sweet for Chelsea. I won't really know quickly talk about this Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal match. The only match I want to talk about for this Champions League, the I see online now, everybody call them the Haram Derby. So instead of you to watch Arsenal match for Super Sport, just go Al Jazeera. You go see you go see am for Al
Ankara
Jazeera.
Messi.
You go see am for Al Jazeera. So what do I think about this Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal match? Because even before the match even starts, yesterday we see news coming out when uh, Diego Simeone they complained that he don't even go report to UEFA about Arsenal not providing hot water for them after their training at the Emirates. So the whole mind games and the whole dark arts inside the match don't
Just
even
start.
start
Just
before the
start.
match even starts. So quick thoughts on the match, please.
For me, I still feel like England, Spain are one of the sweetest beatings we always dey get am. So I think it's gonna be a good match. But the haram this way they call them. To me, I not feel say they get their haram days. You understand? They get days when they play haram football, but it's still say the team they capable of playing very good football, very nice football. You understand? So to me, I know that advise Arsenal may they take the match likely because you see waiting they do Madrid. You all of us see them. He never took it. So I still feel like they are good enough. They have the quality. Like Alvarez said, they say on their day they can beat anybody. You understand? So it depends on the Atletico Madrid that turns up. But the fact that Arsenal will go there, I don't think Arsenal will go there and play defensive football. So the game will be open. The game will be more. There will be more spaces for people to. So I think Arsenal should be very wary of the counter because and Alvarez, Arsenal have to be very mindful of Alvarez because Alvarez is a player when you say he don't need too much to score. You understand? Alvarez don't need to enter the 18 to score. So as the Arsenal defenders they do their defending, they need to be very watchful of what Alvarez they plan to do for the pitch. But if we Arsenal, quality wise, they are there. So this match, I personally I don't want to spoil it by jinxing it and giving it a very odd score. But I think there will be goals, and I expect them to be goals. So I just expect to watch a very beautiful game of football.
All right. Well, everything when they happen to Arsenal currently now, it's a hand today. If today they decide to play that very flat midfield when they already played in Mikel Merino, Declan Rice, and Zubimendi midfield, just because of say you want play a Spanish opposition. Elijah, welcome back. We talk about the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid match for Champions League today. So I say everything they Arteta hand because if you decide to play that very flat midfield, say one go hard for hard with Atletico Madrid, understandable because ATM too are very physical team. They don't really get those creators. They go run at you. They know they play that beautiful football, but they play that very direct football. Always on the run. Their fullbacks always on the run. They know they tired. That Marco Llorente guy and Simeone's son that picking will be like say
Picking, I don't know where they get your energy from. Oh.
that guy they run. Before they even blow,
Once
so that
he
guy don't run.
once he look at Papa like this, he don't take off.
That guy go trust me. And also Julian Alvarez too, are one very deadly player when it comes to the attack. If Arsenal fit contain Alvarez, I feel say they will fit stop majority of the threats when it come from Atletico Madrid. So all that is left for them to do is to create their chances and also convert. So I believe say playing at home, Arsenal go really say goals. I don't really see lots of goals in this match actually, Sha. If the teams they play the way everybody they say they want to play the around football, I don't really see lots of goals. Maybe a 1-0
now,
win or
now,
a 1-1 draw.
now what I you say?
Um,
Sorry. Now what I you say based on current form when these guys hit. I don't know whether in international break they mess with their morale right now because this idea of international break coming in between, I feel say it affects the flow of because the kind of form when these people hit just before the international break. You understand? Now why they feel say okay they did good enough because obviously it does show the quality of what they feel produce on their day. So I know they expect Arsenal to they play haram football. Now Champions League, the whole Champions League ranking not they decided today. So I know it's just not time to play haram football right now. You understand?
all
So
right,
I expect
Elijah,
them to play better football.
Elijah, your thoughts on the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid match in Champions League. Quick one, 1 minute, please. Elijah. Oh,
Well, I
technical
just having
difficulties.
technical difficulties.
All right, before Ledger come back, one last question for the Premier League weekend. Final question. Which player impressed you the most and which player disappointed you the most this weekend? Quick one, sharp.
Player that impressed me the most,
From the big six.
I'm going to
From the big six,
from the big
actually.
six.
Not,
I'm going to say player that impressed me the most was Pedro Neto.
okay.
Pedro Neto because of his commitment and his ability to play whenever and wherever needed, he's there. You understand? Player that disappointed me the most, I would say Virgil van Dijk because I actually wanted Liverpool to win the match, but his ability so far this season has surprised me a lot. Yeah, so I'm not impressed with what Van Dijk has done at all up to this point this season. So I'm going to pick him for most disappointing player of the week.
All right.
Ofigwe.
We go of the week. Whereas, like I don't come back now. My
I
Alpha,
just a quick up. But this
no
Arsenal,
plans.
I don't really see I dey see everybody for internet they talk about around ball this, around ball that. I don't really see the match as something Mr. Arsenal go Arteta go on set up a boys to play around football. You dey play Atletico Madrid for your home for Etihad for sorry Emirates. I don't really think say Arsenal go deep or something. If Arteta won't play around football, not be against Simone and the boys. So na match where I think say Simone go set up a team defensively as always. And that aside, Arsenal will go at them. You get home advantage, Champions League, definitely. I feel like Arsenal will come out with 2-0 victory against Atletico Madrid. So yeah, I know say the Atletico Madrid are a very difficult team. You know, really they're not the team. Maybe say they're not they easy to break down. But with Arsenal being persistent enough for the whole of 90 minutes, I feel say they must surely break through. And uh, I don't really think so. Arteta go one day, he go one day conservative for that match. For what? Atletico Madrid, they are not all that attacking wise. So why will you play why will you play around football against them? So Arsenal they will go all out against them ATM, and at the end of the day they will definitely win the match. So yeah,
All right, thank you for your
Sorry,
thoughts.
if Arsenal go Haram versus Haram, I think they go hold themselves more because they go to play exactly enter with the Atletico wants. So I think the best they can do is come and show they get quality. Obviously, I feel say
definitely
if the as a start,
they will take on
quality wise, Arsenal they yeah, so they need
they
to
will
go
take
there
on
and
them.
rep
They will take on
themselves,
them.
rep
Home
England.
advantage and all that.
If they fit
Yeah,
beat Madrid,
they
we
will
don't of
take on
course
them obviously.
threat to Atletico now. You
All right,
understand?
Elijah, quick one. I already asked tomorrow about your
Elijah
Premier
don't
League
fly again.
network. No, 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 no.
All right.
So, personally, the player who impressed me the most this weekend, Harry Maguire actually did an amazing job in
Oh yeah, true, true.
that Manchester United defense against the Liverpool side with a lot of blocks and scoring the important win. And the player who actually disappoints me this weekend actually still Virgil van Dijk, honestly, because we expect a lot from Van Dijk defensively, but we never see him do that a lot this particular season. So hopefully he go bounce back from this run of horrible forms and be the Van Dijk when they say everybody else see him to, because me personally I'm not seeing him to be that Van Dijk. I'm not seeing him to be that particular player when everybody see him to be. So it's full time with the full time friends already. So do well to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments and leave your thoughts on what you feel about the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid match in the comment section. Most importantly, subscribe and like and share. Share to your friends and share to everybody. Make them see or listen to us talk. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you for the weekend preview. Maro, later.
All right now, all right, bro. See you later.